What's up guys, it's your boy Glass Gaming. Today I'm going to be bringing you guys the part 2 to Locals Report. So this time I actually brought Scrap Orcust and I made top 8. I went very close to being undefeated, but my one loss was to Trap Burning Abyss. Yeah, that deck can be a little annoying, especially with stuff like Dragoon, but you know, everyone starts somewhere in learning against a deck, which I should have prepared for. But, yeah, it was a really fun tournament. I almost won my last, or my first round. That's the only round I lost in the tournament. And overall, it was a pretty easy tournament. I played against one Ice Barrier combo, which I won. One Dark Magician that set up a crazy board, keep in mind. These boards were like, he didn't get to put up the Secret Village, but he put up stuff like Secret Village, Dragoon, that double Dark Magician Girl fusion, Counter Trap, Super Polys. It was a pretty nice deck, I'm not gonna lie. Also, Magician Souls is a heck of a card. And then the last card I played against was I think a Dragon Link-ish deck. It was kind of like a weird, like, combo dragon deck. It was kind of cool. But, yeah, I ended up bringing Scrap Orcust, played no hand traps, just pure gas, and ended up getting top 8. So, yeah. Anyways, I might do a deck profile. If you guys want to see a deck profile for my list personally and what I play, I'm down. I'm definitely down to that. So let's go and get straight into this Locals Report. I want to show you a few spicy techs I was playing the deck. Nothing too out of the ordinary, but I did play a few things that definitely came up in most of the games. So of course we were running the 3 Recyclers and the 3 Raptors. Nothing, you know, too crazy. 2 Quick Draws and a Golem. Here's the theory behind Quick Draw. You could play stuff like Defrag and everything, but even though it's a send, I think just this is being a machine that you can send also a tuner, and it's level 5, so you could throw in, you know, a little bit of a spicy Tzolk'in package and all that for Crystal Wing. But primarily it's here because if you haven't seen my video already, you can actually combo now if you open Scrap Golem. It's not a dead card, either by opening a copy of Recycler plus Golem, or Quick Draw plus Golem and Recycler, or Quick Draw and Raptor and Golem. So all 3 of those, or 4 of those combinations, you can still combo and abuse Golem multiple times per turn. So that's mainly it for the Scrap lineup. I didn't want to play any more Golems, like, it was just so freaking clunky once I saw it. Like, I think I saw it once in my opening hand, and it was just not worth playing an extra copy in my opinion. I got the 1 Rose, of course. I played 3 Nightmare this tournament. I thought it was the best way to go. Same with Symbol. I played 2 Symbols. I'm not going to show off too much of the deck because that's what the deck profile is going to be for. The 3 Nightmares is primarily for playing around Nibiru. Also, it's really good if you see Nightmare plus Return. I did think about maxing out on World Wands, which sounds kind of stupid at first, but you gotta understand, if you can make Live before the 5th summon, you can still combo off, you're basically winning the game at that point, unless they get Droplets, and by the time they have Droplets, I already got 2 Omni Negates on field that are both counter traps. So yeah. I did play, of course, the Gizmek, the Hydralander, nothing out of the ordinary. This card was the MVP of the tournament. Oh my gosh, this card was insane. Let me just tell you, this card won games by itself. Every time I went second, this card just broke boards. It's basically how you get to the card is you banish your copy of Crescendo during your M1. If you have your grade loaded and all, you go ahead and banish that, search out your Hydralander, summon them, mill top 3 cards, pop a card on field, summon your Gizmek, which you actually summoned on the end phase last turn. Depending on what you're doing, but you could pop another card off Gizmek, you can send off Yugioh. It just breaks boards in so many different scenarios. It's amazing, let me just tell you that. He was definitely the card I'm not going to cut for the world in this tournament. Then, of course, I ran the Dangers, nothing too out of the ordinary. I did play the Orcust spell lineup, which is Double Return. I played Double Return this tournament. I thought it was basically, I mean, 3rd one is actually really good, surprisingly. I mean, it can be clunky at times, but I think the trade-off is really, really good. Then, of course, we run 1 copy of the Orchestrated Einsatz. This is a spice my boy J-Money on YouTube was telling me about. This card is insane. I decided to play it. It's 100%. 100% worth playing. First of all, allows you to put in World Legacy / Orcust card anytime your opponent normal summons / special summons monsters. So if they Nibiru me, and I don't already have access to Lib or Nightmare, well, you just gave me a free extender, you know? This card helps me play through so many different scenarios. One Babble, pretty self-explanatory. Nothing too crazy from there. I'm not gonna show off my entire deck. Of course, I ran the Fossil Digs. I only played 2 Allure because I thought Allure was meh this tournament. And then for the final card I'm gonna be showing off is 1 World Legacy Sorrow. I'm playing this in mainly all my builds of Scrap Orcust right now. So here's the thing, I don't want to have to play Instant Fusion and Winda and all that. I know it's really good, but I feel if they Dark Ruler you just lose. Unlike in this build where you can set up 2 Omni Negates, both being counter traps. You got your Appaloosa with 4 Negates, your Dark Ruler proof, you get to banish any card with Crescendo, you get a follow-up, and it's just so good. I'm not even sure I want to play Winda. I mean, it's so good in so many matchups, but just 2 counter traps that have to be reacted with Red Reboot turn 1, if they're playing going second, is just like a free win at that point. So yeah, that's what I played for the main deck Spice. Nothing too crazy in the main deck, pretty standard. I mean, there are some stuff I want to test, but I'll save that for another video. Extra decks, pretty standard, nothing too crazy. I did play Curious for Nibiru. Basically, if you don't know how this card works, is you can take your Link Revo, or your Link Spider rather, use the token you got off Nibiru, you succession back your Golem to the zone of Link Spider. Use Golem since it's off once per turn to summon out your Recycler. You dump really anything through it since you already have your Lib. So you can dump Nightmare, Wand. Well, by the time you're making Lib, you already have Wand engraved, depending on what's in there. But basically what you do is you link those 3 into your copy of Curious, and then you go ham from there. You basically just get to play through Nibiru. So I've considered a lot of different factors into playing through Nibiru in this deck. I think there are some weaknesses, of course, one being Lancia, but I've played so many matches with this deck now, if I get Lancia, it's not even going to hurt too much as long as I see a scrap. So yeah. Anyways, for the next part, I'm going to be showing off the side I played. Don't roast me too much, but we got the Field Center, 1 Pankratops, double Kaiju. Surprisingly, this was amazing in the tournament. I never saw Pankratops once, sadly. If I did, I mean, it wouldn't have put too much impact because every time I saw the Game of Seals, I won besides 1 match, which was that Burning Abyss trap deck. Green Lance, this is the only hand trap I played in the entire deck. Nothing in the main. There was no reason to play any in the main. It was pure gas. There's no reason. We got 3 Chalice. This can really be Dark Ruler or Droplet. I went with Chalice for 1 because I couldn't find a 3rd Dark Ruler. And 2 because I can go like normal Recycler, bait out a Negate, Chain Link 3 Chalice, and I don't have a threat anymore. So yeah, this works just as good, sometimes even better. If I did have a choice, of course, I'd probably play Droplets though. And then 3 copies of Twin Twisters, pretty standard. I think Twin Twisters is the way to go, especially just being able to pitch stuff like Nightmare, since we are running at 3 in this build, into the graveyard. And then of course we are running the 1 Mind Control. This is the crazy trio. We got the Mind Control, the Duster, which I picked up right before the tournament, luckily. Surprisingly, I couldn't even find one in my collection. And then 1 copy of Red Reboot, which sadly never came up. And even if it did, I mean, the traps that I was dealing with weren't really like too detrimental to me winning the game. So yeah, that's really about the list I played. I'm not gonna, maybe I'll show off the deck profile. I'm probably gonna change up the side before I do that, but yeah, that's the top 8 spicy techs you got right there. Let's go ahead and get into some other stuff I got while I was at the tournament. So I'm actually gonna pause this video and go grab my trade binder. Okay, we are back. So this is not my trade binder right here. This is a new binder I'm actually starting, and it's primarily for decks. It's not going to be anything too crazy or anything. It's just going to be, you know, Trick Stars and Strikers, which I'm not a fan of, but I have the whole deck core. Just primarily deck core. So we got the Candinas, the Licorices. I need to pick up another festival next time I go to tournaments. Excuse me. We got also, let's see. Holly Angels are all arts. I like the OG artwork too. I got a playset of those. I finally need to pick up some divas. I don't know why I don't have a diva. I have a third bloom somewhere. I got the 3 OG reincarnations. We got Black Cat, Crimson Heart, Dandelion, Foxy Glove, and 2 Bella Madonnas because I'm going to be playing 2 in my personal build. Some Sky Striker stuff. No access code because I can't afford it, obviously, but 3 of those. And then some more Sky Striker stuff. Nothing too crazy. I've always been a 1 rose player. I had a second one. I just traded it off. I don't ever think a second rose actually comes up in all the times I played the deck. Every time I played Sky Striker, it just became clunky whenever I did play second rose, or it would just come up in scenarios where I absolutely didn't need it. And then we have the last page. This was originally going to be here before Trickstar Festival came out, because normally you go normal Candina, search light stage, or a follow-up, sometimes even reincarnation if you have a way, like Licorice in hand, to set up your dual reincarnation. And then you go Ties of Brethren, pay 2,000, some Honest Barrier Statue, bounce the Honest. They'd have to literally break your Barrier Statue 2 times and negate that Honest before they can do anything. And that's going to be pretty hard. I also picked up 2 more Crackdowns, which is, I think it's pretty good. I think this was definitely a good deal. Anyways, let's go ahead and go into the next section. I got another trade binder somewhere around here. I'm going to go ahead and grab that. Okay, we are back. Wow. Yeah, I was a little bit rough with those. Anyways, I'm gonna go through some stuff I picked up. I'm gonna show you stuff I picked up. We got the Game Boy Advance Slifer the Sky Dragon. I'm never gonna trade that. We got a Gold Rare Appaloosa. I like this artwork. I just picked this up. It looks nice. I've had this stuff right here, but some Raid Raptor stuff. I featured this on the channel ages ago. I picked up another one of these, lower rarity. My ultimate rare Rafflesia I picked up, I actually got from a friend for basically free a couple weeks ago. 1 Infinity, we got a Dweller, Tornado Dragon, Perpetua, a Nightmare, just stuff you're going to be seeing on the channel maybe soon. I'm going to bring it to events soon, so yeah, if any of you guys from locals are watching, go ahead and be ready. I'm sure I won't do too well in the tournament, but you know, it's something I want to try out again. Yeah, here's my damaged train binder. It's not, cards aren't damaged, the binder is, of course, but, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try to show this to the best of my capabilities. None of these cards in here, I mean, a lot of this isn't even for trade. I know that sounds a little stupid because it's a trade binder, but a lot of this stuff I don't even trade. We got, let's see, some LPs, Pisties, some, what is that up there? Some Mystic Mines, some Terraformings. I think this one's like 20 or 18 or something along those times. We got some TG Wonder Magician, some Desires. Nothing too crazy. Shared Rides at the top. Super Polys, Veilers, because I took apart my Striker deck. I don't want to play it. It's boring as crap. Some World Chalice and Fairy support in general. I'm rebuilding that, so I'd stay tuned for that. I'm actually doing that deck on the channel currently. Some Black Rose Gardens. Let's see what else we got. Dark Lord stuff, more World Chalice theme stuff. Draconet is one of those cards. I mean, it's a nice card. I just don't think it does much in the deck anymore. We got, what is this? Peacock. I picked up this also. Tizulkin, I picked up another one of those. Some Evas, some fairy stuff for World Chalice. If you don't know already, World Chalice always will be and always has been my favorite deck of all time. Sorry, Yugioh. This is, I kind of picked apart my trade binder, to be honest. It was a lot nicer looking a few weeks ago. When I went to locals, people just picked it apart. I traded a lot. Some Ghost Spells, got another one over here. I got a bunch of Ghost Spells, I just have them in decks. Got a Ulti Kagari right here, if anyone wants to buy it. No, I'm joking. I might sell it eventually, but... some Zoo stuff. I do have the Zoo stuff around here somewhere. I may have taken it out. A secret Rescue Ferret, some more stuff, Chaos Spaces. I need to get 2 more of these. Garbage cards right here. We got an ABC Buster Dragon, which is pretty nice. Just a lot of junk in general. A lot of this is bulk and stuff people asked for. A lot of times I'm not going to be throwing in like random crap like this in a binder because, you know, who's going to want this? I'm like the only guy who picks up stuff like this. But we got TG Wonder Magician, Formula Synchron. This is actually my favorite synchro, or one of my favorite synchros. It's just really cool. Some tokens. Yeah, I made that one. I know it's cringy, I don't care. 2 Trickstar tokens. I need to pick up 2 more because of Trickstar Festival and all that. We got 2 World Legacy tokens. I'll probably just substitute them. They look nicer anyways. We got double Dragon Lords, another Black Garden. I want to pick up a secret rare, or at least a rare version of it. Another Utopic Future, a bunch of commons and crap. It's nothing crazy from here. It's basically just like cheap stuff. There's some zoo stuff. I have more zoo around here. I'm sure it's not in the binder, but I'm sure I can find it eventually. Another Romulus. I picked up one of these. I traded off my last one for some stupid reason because I thought World Chalice Dragon build was dead, which is not true. But yeah, some more World Chalice staples, and wow, okay, that's gotta come out. I don't know why the heck that's in there. We got a Field Center. It's one of my favorites, Yugioh from Gurren Lagann, or Gurren Lagann, or whatever the hell you pronounce it as. It's a very interesting anime. We got some Ash Blossoms. I don't think these are actually first eds. I think these are all reprints. That's sad. They aren't. Okay. So yeah, I pulled one from the Legendary Collection. I know that's not as cool anymore, but yeah, just staples in general. So that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you people enjoy it. Actually, before you leave, I got a top 8 pack opening for you guys, so go ahead and stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
To play him though, because I only have 1 rank at Magic Berry.
I'm also gonna flip my wait a second, I might have one.
Really?
I might have one.
Oh, okay.
I might be right. I'm gonna check for you because I do want to have one.
I'll pull up my trade. The ones I'm willing to trade.
Did I just out that?
If you want to look through there, I have a bunch of cards.
Please. Okay, we got one of these.
Okay.